Hi, this is Bill, and what I am about to discuss is requirement management with Dimensions RM. This is part two of the video series, and what I will be discussing is the easy search of requirements, documents, and dashboards. Now let's log in, put a demo user, a super secret password. Now the instances has been populated. As a administrator, I get to have access to all instances. So as mentioned in the previous video, we can provide an instance for a certain user only. And at this instance, I'll be using agile underscore RM demo. Now let's log in. Now here on the left, as you can see, it's actually structured into folders, a folder-like structure. So the topmost is the Agile demo, and we have the availability, of course, scheduling, data, functional requirements, installation requirements, and if we go back, downwards further, we have the product requirements, quality, and so on. So from here, it's very easy to navigate and find. And let's assume on every requirement we have thousands and thousands of pages that we need to learn and understand or create. And here we can actually just on a click and a very easy to navigate type of folders. Now, if we're actually very used to our Windows laptop or desktop, that we have folder structures on saving our Word document as our requirement management. So it's similar to that, and it has the power of on each folder having its own dashboards, own product requirements, and we can actually view it from a macro level, going down to the micro level. And also, if you go to the left, we have a history of what we actually gone through or navigated, and from there we can just um, go directly from the home page and going to the page itself, right? So with the click, we managed to go to our requirements document. Now let's go back to the home page. Now on the dashboard, you can see a drop down. So we have two, as indicated in the number. Now, so it's either my work or the KPR product requirements. Now going to this product requirements, since it's actually a workflow based example of data, we can actually see what is proposed, what is in analysis or approved. So it's number of items against a workflow state, and we can actually filter it down with the people who's actually involved on the workflow. So now we can actually also drill down on these bar charts, and from here on the bar chart, we can also going to a micro level, expand it, expand the widget, and these are the product requirements that we have created. So we can actually see categories on each column, requirement ID, title, workflows. So looks may be deceiving, I would say, because it's like a table like um, Excel rows structures, but the hidden power of this one is we'll be able to drill in and see um, having a deep dive of the requirement itself. As you can see on this flow, we have a state history, and from the creation, proposed, analysis, approve, and depending on how many levels of approval we have or reviewers that we have, um, it's actually being traced. So so we have complete traceability of our workflow. So let's go back to the previous page. do a refresh, and now we're back to the dashboard. And on this dashboard, we can actually change the view from a 2D, 3D bar, depending on our preferences. So we can be a stack bar or a tabular, depending how we would like to view it in our own perspective. Now let's do a refresh. Going back to the widgets. Now this is the macro level where we can actually see the workflow state against a number of items. Now the item count against the weeks and going further to the right according to priorities. And below is a more micro level, which I've shown earlier. And it's very easy to use that we can actually create a widget type report and put a title, and these are all the available reports for us. And by just choosing what report we would like to see and save it, it automatically adds the reports to our dashboard now. So depending of our priorities and importance, we can actually have quick visibility of our data. And the power of this one is imagine you can actually create real-time decisions which will be adding value to your own business or to your own clients, and having real-time decision making has big and great impact with your clients and in your the direction of the company. This is the end of this video. Please continue watching my requirements management video series.